Welcome back, everybody. We got some more Greedfall for you here today. As you can tell, I've decided to continue uploading my epic play of Greedfall. I've watched Let's Play videos of other games for years on YouTube. It's something I've always wanted to try for myself, so I appreciate you taking this journey with me. If you have any tips or feedback on how I can do better with this in the future, just let me know in the comments.
Kurt, it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Huh, what, I've got the option to not bring my only friend with me? No, I think I'll bring you along, Kurt. Oh man. Okay, this must be okay. So I pre-ordered this game, and it was supposed to come with starting gear. So I assume that this has to be what all this new stuff in the inventory is the pre-order bonus. Too many exclamation marks. This is overwhelming. We'll just figure it out as we need to.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been
Oh my
asked to pay
God,
visits
this
to the
movement is
ambassadors
so
of Ptolemy
awkward.
and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well.
People were definitely right about that. That's one of the main things I've seen in like
I don't
reviews
know,
and stuff. Is
but it's
just
certainly worthy of
amazing
inspection.
story, super awesome to play through it, and weird janky movement and stuff. But I don't mind that at all. If it's as good as people say with the story, it's totally worth it. I love these games where it's just you're kind of sitting back and watching a movie, you know, and you're kind of just making your little choices and decisions. It's almost like those old choose your adventure books, you know.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I'll do my best.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly
Everyone knows
hesitant.
my cousins and my brother,
Please,
and
tell
I
me what
haven't met
troubles
them
you.
yet. I have no
A
idea who
rather
these people are.
unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Oh,
Do
charlatan.
people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts
That
dirt
didn't
upon their
age well, huh?
reputation
Alchemy
and
is your
our
pride.
own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Wonder if he's got anything super important I should know here.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate
This
needs
dude's
to know the
obviously
history and
important, right?
strengths
So
of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tearfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before.
what is this guy, just our historian, or thought he
But
might
they're
have
not the only
some
occupants
actionable
of
stuff
the
from
island.
here, but
A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
alright, as much as I
I need to
love
be going.
watching these cutscenes,
Goodbye,
and
Excellency.
they are gorgeous to
Goodbye,
watch,
Lord de Sade.
probably should move on. I don't want to spend the whole game just learning the lore and stuff. Nope. No, okay, gotta sit on your lap. Alright.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tearfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow
Man,
me
that
to congratulate
guy,
you.
my master, was
Were
freaking
you
all
not
out. He
named
already knew we
legate
were
of
leaving.
the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Oh my
Really?
god.
To be
Oh
entirely
my
honest
god, why
with
does this
you,
guy look so much worse
I was
than everyone
hoping to
else?
solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time.
Dude, this guy is
For according to
creepy
our
as
sources,
hell.
these
Like Colonel
fugitives have
Sanders,
already
extra
made contact
creepy.
with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
I was supposed to be a diplomat, so... guess I should just get on everyone's good side to start.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Alright, no, I
going.
must
Farewell,
resist the
Excellency.
temptation to watch
May
every
the light
cutscene.
guide you, de Sade.
Turn around, walk away.
The merchant is there.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
Oh damn, yeah, she does have
You
some
man,
sweet face
carry that
tats.
properly.
It's not the plague this time,
Porcelain
it's
is worth
actually
more than
face
your
tats.
life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco,
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Oh, sorry.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
Oh
I
no,
doubt
my
that.
brother
Jonas was never one to
and the
fancy
cabin
drink.
boy are missing.
And it's been 2
Hope
days
that doesn't
since
have
last
anything
he was
to do with
seen.
his
I know I fear
enthusiasm.
something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Just didn't help each other at all. You seen my brother? Nah. You seen the cabin boy? Nah.
When did you see your
Alright,
cabin
cool.
boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock, But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Don't tell me all your cutscenes are useless
This
too.
Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there,
Yes,
in port.
I knew it. There is a reason. Let's ask him more.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Why
Man,
I
this guy
ask
is just full of
why this
information. You just
sudden
gotta
interest
ask.
in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Ooh, decision time. I don't think we have anything to lose. Let's
A
just
couple
trust
of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Teleme has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens
Oh, that's
that I heard
nice.
someone
Probably no one
talking
trusts him
about
because of his face
the Cardinal's
tats.
men are far from discreet. They were making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to
I
have
think
a
I
word
should just
with
be
that
nice to
people
everybody right now.
smuggler
I should be
mentioned.
trying to
He's
grow
a
up my
captain,
group
Kurt,
and everything.
like
Get these
yourself.
people on my side.
And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Alright, where am I going? I assume M is for the map, like every game. Yep. Okay. I didn't see anything there. Where am I going? Okay. Oh yeah, I like that entrance. Gold coins. No one has anything to say about that. Alright. Alright. In Greedfall, a quest can usually be completed in several different ways. Desadeh has more than one string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table will be some of the means available to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats and combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents. Continue. I guess if some really short pop-ups come up like that, I can read them out. But if they're really long, I don't want to spend a lot of time reading them out, so I'll just hold it for a second if you need to pause and
Good
read
day,
it, and we'll
tavern
carry on
keeper.
from there.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you
Oh.
mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man?
The rebel
20 years of
rousers.
age.
I like
Hair
that.
down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
Yes, that's exactly what I came
What
here
kind
to do.
of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, You'll need to pay.
Alright, I guess we're doing handyman work here for a bit.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been
Dude,
extremely
come on,
violent.
that's like 3
It
nails.
looks as if it's
There's
fixable.
one
I've seen
leg
worse.
fell off a table.
We'll need to
That's
build
what
some
you're mad
metal
about?
dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
What do you think about this, Kurt?
Greenblood, do you need something?
What the hell?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type.
Why
Anything
you brought
else?
my brother into this?
I must leave.
Alright, sorry for bringing it up, man.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you are asking for.
Either you repair them, or you reimburse their cost. Or I keep what I know about your cousin to myself.
That's ridiculous. He could reimburse you easily. He's quite a rich man.
Perhaps, but a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. And as for promises, I've heard enough to fill an
How
ocean.
much is he even asking
Very
for?
well. I will see what I can scavenge in that case. I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Lockpicking.
Locked.
Ah, I'm only level 1,
I don't
aren't
have
I?
the key.
Ah, level 1. Yes! I knew there was a reason I went lockpicking. You always go lockpicking first if it's an option. I'm telling you, man, when they have that option in a game and you don't take it, they throw it in your face right away every time. Now I got the key, and now I'm getting through this door.
Locked.
It was just a door to go outside. Gold? No. Albert, I hope you will be given this letter when you finally return from Al Sayad, provided there is somebody still alive here to give it to you. I can barely see anymore, and it's difficult to write. I'm sorry, my child. I can't leave you much. The looters are sure to have wrecked out our beautiful bookstore by now, but they might not have found the chest I had. Ooh. Hidden our house in the bookstore. Right? Remember that? Take care of yourself, my son. And if the money enables you to, flee to this magic island which is said to be completely free of evil. Your loving father. Continue. Alright guys, I feel like this is a good place to cut it off for now. Like I said before, this is something I've wanted to try doing for quite a while now. So I appreciate you checking it out and giving me a watch. I'll probably keep a new episode of this running out every couple days, and I hope to see you around in the next ones. Take care, guys.